All right. What's up, Will? Surely my internet will be good today. Surely, guys. Surely. I can 100% guarantee that we'll probably have a stream today. I can 100% guarantee that probably everything is going to be just fine. I can 100% guarantee that I'm probably going to do just fine today. Let's see here. London right now? Yeah. Sorry, we started late. I had an ELO mastery call and I had 4 coaching sessions. I had so much freaking stuff to do today. I missed the reverse sweep. Yeah, I didn't catch it, sadly. I'm aware that it happened, but it's a bit tragic. What do we got here, Backbone?
So we're just alright, we're gonna 3-0 these frauds because we just played bad last time, you know? So we're just gonna play better Overwatch and we're just gonna win. It's that simple. 3-0, not even close. Alright, we're gonna 3-0.
Right on. So it's not a 3-0. We got a bit of a banger going on so far. I'm gonna mute my desktop audio actually so I can hear and turn on the audio. 1-1 right now. Watching Hottie makes me want to re-download Overwatch and play Rhine. Yeah. Spark, give me some must watch. What's up, Oracle? Thanks for the sub. Can I stream the actual stream? I will in a second. Yeah. Wait, let me get the scene right. Bum, 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 bum. Snecky! Little late, buddy. Listen, I know I'm late. I was coaching, dude. I have a real job, unlike Avast. Thoughts on Jaws' May idea? What was Jaws' idea? Okay, fine. What was the May idea? What was Jaws' May idea? I was losing my mind with Avast yapping in the background. Avast isn't even streaming. It's tragic, man. You can't. I'm not going to be streaming tomorrow because I'm going to be in Toronto tomorrow. Yo, Sunshine Brett. Thanks for the raid. We're watching Overwatch League. At least for this map. Playing May over Sem. I mean, yeah, it can work. It can work. It's more of a map situational thing, you know? I will say I like the May on second point better than first point for sure. I will say if Jaws suggested May on second point Kings Row, I can actually see the logic there, yeah. Because there's just not as many TP opportunities. I think first point there's a lot of good TPs. Bad versus Orisa? No, not like it's good. It's fine. I mean, like, yeah, you don't get as much value out of focusing in Orisa in the trade for sure. So that's definitely a dip in value, you know? Cheers, Sunshine. What's up, Fight? If you guys don't have this, by the way, if you guys don't have the stream audio on, I have the stream audio on right now, but I don't have it playing through desktop audio. Actually, I guess there's no reason not to. Well, no, because you'd have to mute it on your end. Whatever. What do I think of Decay Genji? I have not seen like anything. I know the map result, but I didn't watch the match. I was doing a coaching call. Oh, we've talking about like previously in the season. I haven't seen enough bossing games to really tell you. I mean, it's good enough from what I've seen. But I couldn't tell you if he's like top 5, top 3, top 8. I have no idea. Watch the match, bro. I'm working. I'm watching it now. You guys are trolling me. I literally actively being trolled. Lee J Gong play is insane. Avast Refugee here. Hello. Welcome to the slightly shorter, slightly more scuffed Avast. I will watch the whole thing. I'll be in Toronto tomorrow. Slightly better Avast. Bro, what? I mean, I don't know, bro. Like, what do you mean, what is this? This is the companion stream, bro. He's much shorter. Bro, that's so not true. You guys are going to see me in Toronto tomorrow? And it's going to be like Lip. It's going to be like somewhere down there. And it'll be like, hey guys, my name is Spider. You know? It's going to be like the chest shot. That's all you're going to get. I'm going to be standing outside the cam. Bring the tape measure? You don't need to bring the tape measure. You don't need a tape measure to know that the Empire State Building is going to be a lot bigger than the county jail, you know? I need overbuff hero stats, but per map, does that exist? I don't know, actually. That's actually a really good question, is like win rates in different maps. That would be super cool. That would be super cool. I would love to do that. I bet there's like some outlier heroes that we don't even think about that are like really bad or really good in certain maps. Who do you have winning the playoffs? I haven't done any pick'ems. Here's what happens. When you don't do pick'ems, you don't get upset no matter who wins or who loses, right? You don't really feel great about whoever wins because you didn't do any pick'ems, so there's nothing to gain. But instead of having emotional extremes, you have this nice, juicy, hollow feeling where nothing really matters anymore. And you just feel this sort of emptiness because you've never invested your time into anything worth doing. You've taken no risks, not even in a silly Overwatch video game pickup tier list. You're scared to be wrong even to yourself because you've never really faced conflict in your life. But at least you don't, the feeling nothing is better than feeling pain, right, guys? New Junk City on Flashpoint. I don't know if my thing is lined up. We'll have the, will I go to BlizzCon? No, I will not. I'm too poor to go to both BlizzCon and Toronto. Sadly, maybe next year. What do I think of the Roll Stars? I haven't watched enough APAC to make the decision. I think that's really hard, though. I think it's really hard with like Gushui, Hanbin, Mag. I think Mag played really good the maps that I saw, but it's like, whoa, Fi, what? Fi? What? Alphabet Beast, Kuzul, your boy, Kalal, Josmosis, Proxy, Brax, Kajura, Secret, Smilex, Shoshi, Dimble, Zetin, Vexing, Xanodal, Timothy, Sax, Invalu, Kelp, Joey, Jambu, Vel, Aurora, Badger, Zaddy, Yanabe, Rocco, Seskor, Huskar, Grandpa, Malice, You're Fat, Ruby, Who, the Band-Aid Mage, the Orc, Indy, Temple, Kate, David, Toby, Marvelous, Aniotti, Huggin Plays, Use Teeth, Darren, Tonsky, Kawiko, Tumbledore. Congrats on the gifted subs. Holy crap, Fi. Thank you so much for the gifted subs, dude. Yo. What the heck, dude? It is the most important chatter? Yeah, their loss. All right, dude, thank you so much, man. I'll see you tomorrow. Ooh, open nade kill. I promise we'll focus on the match in like 2 seconds. Thank you so much. You're going to BlizzCon now? Yeah, surely. Thanks for nothing, Bob. So Smurf is cracked at Orisa. I think Smurf does a really good job. Boston's strat is, basically you're playing the Orisa because can survive pretty easily versus the Bastion, can apply a lot of it's not so much anti-Reinhardt as it is like it's a comfort pick Smurf doesn't melt to Bastion. She still has decent ult value. The key thing is Decay going to be able to take consistent angles in these guys to actually put pressure? Because the TP could just totally juke your Genji angle. So like it's hard for Decay to set up, even though it's good versus the Bastion, because the Symmetra just constantly moving around. There's the Orisa ult. They walk in, and wow, they were not ready for that. How was that? It's funny because London won so clean, they didn't even win. They didn't even get a BAP window. They literally didn't even get a BAP window before the fight started. The blade is everything here. Because the blade, there's no beat here. Pretty decent Bastion ult forces a nice little split. They catch Decay. That shouldn't happen. I don't know if that was a right click or just a straight up beam, but Decay's blade was the ult, was the win con here because Admiral didn't have beat, and it doesn't care about BAP or Simwall. They're gonna commit here. Back move, they still don't have beat here. They still don't have beat. It doesn't matter. GG's. That hurts. What's up, Epic? I've seen that you messaged me, Epic. I haven't had a chance to check it just yet. I've had a lot of messages. I will get back to you soon. If not before Toronto, by the time I get back, the Genji feels so weird, but I guess it's doing something. Yeah, the Genji is really good because Blade is good in this composition. The ability to control an angle without getting pushed out is really, really valuable. Yeah, there was a nice dagger. Hey, what's up, mate? Okay. I will check it and I will get you a full answer. I mean, London should win this fight too, because you have beat and Simwall. This has to get value. Ooh. You deleted the message. Now I feel bad. Nothing. Does force lamp. There's the beat engage. Can Boston get out? Smurf needs to ult this. There it is. There's the blade combo. The beat is early. Ah! No! Oh, that was it, man. That was it. Oh, dude. They actually had London right where they wanted them. Because they what the heck, dude? Fi. What? Hello? What the heck, man? Thank you for the gifted subs. I can't even read all these out in time. Holy crap. Congrats on the gifted subs. And thank you so much, man. That's it? You say that like that, that's... Yeah, you're screwed over, powerless. Yeah, I mean, that's actually backbreaking for Boston. Dude, thank you so much for the gifted subs. Oil billionaire viewers, yeah. But that one hurts from Boston for sure. Because, London uses the beat to engage and the Simwall. And Boston miraculously disengages that one really nicely. And then has the result in the blade to push in, and Decay just doesn't have it. I mean, maybe Decay didn't have deflect because they probably forced the cooldowns out prior, but yeah, that's brutal. Paying for the Smile of Toronto travel? True. Can't see the game? You can't see the game. You have to open it up on YouTube. I can't stream the YouTube window, sadly. Look at the timestamps in the middle to sync it. London tries to kite out an ultimate, but they mess up the TP. There could be a free window from Mizuyaki here if he wants it. They might just get the flip. What? Okay, I don't know if I love that beat engage. That felt a little bit of a far. I felt like a little bit of a reach. Falco Tanks, think of the sub, mate. Oh no, Boston, no. Dude, they beat engage, they couldn't reach anything. Yo, more gifted subs. Falco Tank, thank you goodness, I say. Holy crap. Now you're just missing the mouse. My mouse right now is okay. I got my mouse back, so it's all right. It's kind of a crappy one, but yeah. It does the job. 3 times dodge. Jeez, guys, holy crap. Thank you. But yeah, Boston's ult planning looks literal cheeks here. Literal cheeks. London's just literally just dunking on them over and over and over again. This beat at that far away, instead of just holding point or looking for a BAP window or looking for a solo push. Cheers, Fi. Oh, it hits the Bastion. That's what he needed to do. He's down. Still losable, though. Is Izayaki alive? Nope. No, he's not. Dude, Boston is getting absolutely dunked on. Like, this London had no business even winning this fight, I don't think. Oh. Smurf has to leave. Smurf has to leave. No BAP. They have to give up cap here. Massacres. Yeah, well, okay. Hydrate, thank you. These ults are so bad for... Yeah. Okay, this is it, y'all. Like, Boston surely gets BAP window here. Surely. They got to clear TP. It's a nice little split, though. Yeah, Hottie should be dead. Nice. Okay. I think Landon went on a flank there. I think... it's gonna... Oh, geez, guys. Dude, London is absolutely... Okay, you guys don't understand the importance of that fight. I think they sold Hottie. I think they let Hottie die, and I'm pretty sure Landon just flanked backline. And it caused so much chaos that they actually had to use sound barrier. London chaos sets, because London had no ults. So they're just like, all right, well, let's just try something cheesy. And it worked. Like, forcing beat is actually wild. Because you're going to go into this fight here, and you have literally a free beat engage. And I think this is it. I think London's going to use TP and then probably beat. There's turret form first. That forces turret form on the other side. That lamp is used, though. There's the pan. There's the beat. They kite it out, though. Boston kites it out. Boston did not have to use Fortify early. Will they be able to survive it? That was what Boston needed. Boston actually plays that fight really well. They kited that one out really well, and they were able to save cooldowns. They had lamp. Look at the turret farm. They were able to save Fortify. That's what they needed. That was a huge fight right there. I'll look up Overwatch League on YouTube, and you will find it. That was the first clutch Boston fight that we've had just yet. Boston should win this fight. That was a massive fight for Boston right there. They needed that one. Simwall is really powerful, but Boston has such an old economy here. I feel like BAP window is probably the first ult that you use here. BAP window, yeah, and then I think probably find space for either probably a blade. I think probably a blade would be the safest to what London has. I don't think London has an answer for blade. Oh, they do clear the Genji out, though. There's the Simwall, but they need blade here because the Simwall is really broken. There's beat? They might have to blade this. Oh, man, guys. Dude, Boston is just... London... dude, this is not good for Boston, man. Like, London is so good in these non-ult fights, man. They're so wrapped. They cover really well. Backbone gets super high value out of Simwall, just waiting and splitting and stalling and kiting. Yeah, and you got to wonder, like, was there better pathing available there from Boston? I feel like the answer has to be yes. I mean, I know the BAP window complicates things, but now London goes in this fight, and it's like, you know, yes, it's just a Bastional, but it's literally nothing from Boston. And London, okay. But yeah, whoa! Did you guys see that from Hottie? Get down, Mr. President. No way London, oh my gosh. That's wild, bro. No way. No way London wins this. Maybe? Yeah, London's going to win this. He still has lamp. Wow. And then now we see why that fight was so important, because London comes into this fight and now they have the old economy. They have the Simwall. They have the beat. Boston has nothing. Like, I guess they can take a really fast fight here and get a recontest. All right, Boston. London's going to meet them. Oh, not bad. Not bad. London got caught lacking there. Oh, there's Sebastian combo and let's go. Wow. Wow, that was crazy. Did you guys see that? They BAP window cleared high ground, and then Smurf drops javelin, spins him into the Bastion ult. Whoa! And they committed beat. Murder, man. All right. I think that the tides have they're kind of midway right now. This fight could go either way. This fight could go either way. Obviously, London has the more immediate advantage, but you've got a whole host from Boston and crucially the Beat Blade coming up. I'm just excited to see this. This has been fun. Do you guys feel like maybe I think I'm psyching myself out. I feel like these fights are a lot more like violent, like a lot not faster paced, but it feels like more. Maybe I'm just reading too much into it. I think I'm my own bias here. There's the sim wall, and they're just using it to try and force point flip. There's the beat engage. It's very far. The shatter is huge. Yeah, this is just too far from Boston. Well, but it does buy them time, though. It does buy them time. They do get flipped. The blade from Decay has to be here. Okay. More. No way Hottie gets that pin. Okay. I think both teams pretty happy. That's 50-50 Overwatch right there. More ults committed from Boston, more valuable ults committed from Boston, but they do eventually win the fight. And London, yeah, I mean, gosh. The BAP window is the big one. Stop banking on Beat Blade, my bad. Bastion ult. What is it? Does it force anything? No. Good discipline from Boston. They don't even have to use Lamp. Regenerative Burst is used. BAP window is going to be used here. Will they TP around it? You got to be careful. This is all in Backbone. They have to get a TP play here. There's a TP used. That's a lot of value. That's a great TP. That forces a little bit of an early window. London can now disengage this and play for Simwall. There's a Bastion ultimate. This Bastion ultimate has to force something from Boston. It has to force something. No, nothing. London is in a good spot here. London's in a good spot. Lee Jae-gong has beat, but so does Admiral, plus the Simwall Shatter BAP window. They have to go now. Oh, they almost Ajax it. Lee Jae-gong does not get the beat off. Lee Jae-gong does not use the beat. And London only uses the beat. That took some guts from London there to not use another ultimate. Smart play from Boston. This close. They're trying to Ajax Admiral there. They didn't quite get it in time. All right, chat. This could go either way, man. This could go either way. Because Decay is gonna have time for a blade. I'm gonna jinx it again. Beat Blade. Beat Blade. London does have tools though. They do have tools. This is a pretty open point here. A lot of these points are open. BAP window is pretty big. Izzyaki might even have time to build his own BAP window here, honestly. Oh gosh, I don't know, but dude, Backbone are they gonna? Oh man! Oh no! Oh no! Oh! You live by the sword, you die by the sword. London is winning a lot of these fights off of Sparker's nades, and the turns have tabled. Oh, dude, that ability, man. That ability is so corny. He got hit by nade, y'all. They'll show it. I promise you they'll show it. Dude, that's brutal, man. Boston, you got to give credit to London, though, man. London actually dominated the first half of that map when it came to Old Economy, and really it just came up to Bastion, like not the Bastion, but Boston having to like actually turn it around there at the end. Like Boston was looking like shoddy at the end there. Okay, is this it? No, this is not it. Of course, I can't believe they're not going to show it. I'm sure they're going to show it. Hang tight, because that's brutal. The radius is too big. I think it's, yeah, and the bounce and everything, yeah. I'm curious though, like what else hit him? Oh, this play was huge. Oh no, this wasn't the huge play that I'm thinking of. No, I'm totally confused. This was the way over ult from Boston. This is it right here, yeah. Yeah, the Bastionade is monstrous. Bastionade is monstrous. I paused for a second because I gotta check my cloud backup, make sure it's not running. Yeah, it's running. I knew it was running. I freaking paused my cloud backup and it starts again. Takes me off, man. Do Queen Street. I agree with Custa there. I think the new Queen Street with Symmetra is quite good. Keep the damage, but remove the boop. Yeah, it does. The Bastionade doesn't have a lot of downside right now. It's got a really good distance, has a nice bounce, is stick, high damage, high boop, really high fall off as well. Or really low fall off, I guess. Yeah, I'm looking at the Decay Blade there, and he didn't have deflect. So that's like kind of one of those situations where like, you know, Decay gets his deflect forced early by kiting out. So it's not just so simple as just pressing W and using ultimates, you know? No, not. Well, I'm saying like the fall off of the splash of Nade is like really big compared to some other explosive abilities like Junkrat or Cassidy. Yeah. Yeah, and you could. There's also mobility with it too, right? I like Bastion. I think it's cool. I just think that he's got maybe a little bit too much going for it. You know. You can't buy player jerseys for Boston. Yo, guys, guess what I got for tomorrow? Hang on a sec. Check it. From last season, yo. Actually get to properly wear it. Finally. I'm also going to be bringing and wearing my my red thong. Well, I would if I could find it. I had it on the other day and it just disappeared. I don't know where it went. Oh, you got it? All right. Righto. You mind sending it over or will I get it from you there? How will you know? How will I know it's mine? How am I sure? Something in for tomorrow? No. No. They're not playing Torbjorn, so, you know. Smell? that is wrong. Why is my thumb red? Why is my thumb red? My thumb's not red. All right. All this new content stuff is pretty funny. You just said red thumb. No, I said red thong. Thong. Underwear. Did I catch the other games? No, I was coaching. I can't. Language, young man. Look, listen. What am I supposed to do? Just answering questions. It's really simple. Atlanta Spark was really good? Yeah. Yeah, Scatter Arrow is kind of corny. It was fine, but it's just like, it's like one of those abilities that's like, hey, it's fun, but yeah, it's not fun for other people at all. Yeah, I don't know, Snecky. You guys got a nice look at Backbone's forehead. Breh, indeed. Bracket, Preds. You expect way too much of me. This is the budget of Vast Stream. You have a man wearing a really just the rattiest t-shirt that you could possibly find, shrieking into a microphone that's peaking literally every 4 seconds, with something that looks like an MS Paint background. Do they bring their own keyboards? Yeah, they do. They bring their own peripherals, I think. I don't know what they have for sound. When I was in Sydney land, they actually had earbuds and then noise canceling headphones over it. But it looks like they're just having headphones here. Do you think the meta as of now has gotten way more diverse with Brawl diving viable? I think it's pretty diverse, but it's also pretty early after a patch, and these teams haven't had time to really figure it out, which means you're going to see more variety, period. What do you think of a Spark upset reverse sweep? My thoughts are as follows. Wow! Great job! Phenomenal! Fantastic! Exciting! But I didn't really see it because I was coaching. But the idea of a reverse sweep definitely excites me. Yeah. But I don't know what to expect you to say, to be honest. Yeah. I mean, I think like as corny as it is to have a late patch in terms of competitive integrity, you got to admit it's fun to watch. All right, Toronto. I have heard that only nerds pronounce Toronto, and that real hip gangsters say Toronto without the t on the second T. Can anybody confirm? Any French Canadians dare raise their hand? I guess it's not technically French Canadian. It's more like Montreal's more French Canadian. Toronto. Shy put on a masterclass of Sojourn. It was actually art. Beautiful. You say the T? Ha! Nerd. Actually, I honestly don't know. They don't know iCarly. People in the Toronto. I don't know anything. I'm just listening. I'm just repeating what I've heard. Okay, well, shocker in the comps here. I don't know what happened there, but London actually loses a lot of space with the Bastion trade. And that means that more danger from the grenade there, a little choky, but they do have Sem turret or TP. They TP behind. Javelin spent, buys time for people to rotate. They catch Sparker with its pants down. Freaking hate that. I don't know what happened there. I'm not sure if he peeked her on the other side. They're going to try to push off of it. And Boston's going to hold on. Shy clapped cheeks so hard, his nose started bleeding. I have so many responses to that, and I will tastefully use none of them. Quick question for anyone who may know the answer to this. If you're out, kind of spending, will you receive out to Instagram offs? Good question. London doesn't lose too badly, though, and they do get the BAP window, so it's like one of those kind of extended fights where both teams do generate a decent amount of ult charge. So London's not really that far behind the curve. Double window, late lamp, and they get him with a smoke. I think you got to look at Smurf's POV there, which surely we'll do once Sean Miller opens up the replay viewer once the season's over, to find what the frick just happened there. Because that's just teams smashing into each other, but the team without the Rhine Shield did better. I think we blame Smurf for that execution. This is post-nerf Bastion. I believe, right, chat? Am I smoked? This is live, right? Yeah. I cannot tell you how many inner voices are telling me to just stream the replay viewer and not even care. Not gonna lie. Liege Gong gets Liege gonked, whatever that means. That grenade is a real ability. And not the end of the world. Just kind of unfortunate. Wait, did Lee Jae-gong use beat? No, come on, man. Oh, man. That one hurts. No. So Boston's doing the right thing. No way! Oh, that was delightful. Did you guys see that? Did you see that? They messed up the TP. No way they lose this fight. No. Oh, no. There's no way. Dude, that's wild. Poor Backbone just freaking scammed Hottie. Or poor Hottie got scammed by Backbone. No. So Boston steals one there, and it takes 2 ultimates, but you take it, you know? It took 2 ultimates from London, too. There's no way Boston. And they got good spawns. Back window for Simwall. Oh! Yeah, it's a really nice lamp from Landon. Really nicely done. Love to see it. Nice little TP there. Feel like that shouldn't have been as easy as it was, but, you know, it is what it is. Why the freak is an Ajax? I call him Ajax because there was an NA Contenders player named Ajax who Ajaxed 4 times in one map, I believe. It might have been Hanamura. And he was not a very popular player, so people kind of poked fun at him. And then it became part of Overwatch vernacular. 3 times. Yeah. Okay. Bastional, nothing really used. Shuffle. Lee Jae-gong gets beat. Hottie has Shatter. There's the Bastion ult. This needs to get something for London, I believe. It gets a lot of space, does force the beat out, but London can kite this, I think. No. Yes. No. No, they can't. So, not the end of the world for Boston. Oh, it's so messy. This is so messy. Here's what's happening, ladies and gentlemen. These beats are getting forced at like these ungodly ranges from Boston, where like Boston is so far away and they get a beat engage forced, and then London just kites out and takes like all these off angles, and then the beat expires, and then Boston's staying there with like, you know, with the egg in their face. So it's like, it's not that the beat is bad, it's just that like, you got to kill somebody quick, you know, or you got to wait a little bit, because this is like the 3rd time this match that I've seen where these beat engages like 25 meters away and they have to chase. Ooh, not a bad shatter. Not a bad shatter. Tight. Damage boosted grenade. Oh my gosh. Does cost him Orisa ult and beat though, or and blade. So that's not a great fight for Boston to have to commit both of those there, but it is what it is. Yeah, I don't know if the blade was necessary if they don't have beat. I guess they tracked the Admiral had beat, so they just roll with it, you know? Oh my gosh. Oh no, guys. Oh no. And now Lee Jae-gong's coming up and beat here. This is just more time for Boston to build their ultimates fight. Like, you can't lose to cheese there. And now London really does not want to beat this. London really needs to find a way to try to win this. Okay, there's the beat. There's the window. The beat comes in. Boston could totally be comfortable losing this now. They actually beat engage. It's a very far beat again, though. Yeah. Like, Boston beats at distance forever. London holds on. Every time Boston beat engages, they are not in a position to push. Every single time. London, alive. That could be a lot worse for London right now. Oh! Can they get out? Can they get out? Can they get out? Oh, McKay's dead. What is Boston doing? What is Boston doing? Okay, they're dying in robot, I guess, but that felt drug out. How come you can't see? Because you have to open up in the Overwatch League stream on YouTube. I can't stream it. Otherwise, Sean Miller will show up stark naked with a tomahawk and beat me silly. Boston, Blade, Orisa ult, London, no beat. Will they do it? Yes, they will. Nice trying the Shatter to clutch it out, but no. Sounds worth the risk. Nope. Nope. Sean Miller is a jacked individual. The guy has biceps the size of watermelons. Not the end of the world for London, that fight, by the way. Good Simwa. A little bit too far. Wow. That's such a cheap fight win for London. It feels like the Simwall there was maybe a little bit too deep. No, Big Yak. No. Backbone goes Mei. A little bit panic. Bastional. This could be big. Force the cooldowns. All they need is to force a lamp here. Ice block isn't too shabby. There's the push. There's the beat engage. There's the beat response. Boston has nothing to stay, though. Boston has nothing to stay with. Kind of an ill thought out engage from Boston. Like, you don't push like that unless you have a good reason to. I don't know if they were trying for an Ajax. It didn't look like they were on Admiral there. Kind of an odd engage from Boston there. I think Boston just plays that one a little bit more patiently. But nice job from London. This is it, y'all. This is it. This is all on Hottie in this BAP window here. Landon really needs BAP window here because you need something to stop this Orisa ult. All right, Hottie. Let's go. What do you got, sir? There's no Symmetra TP, so that the playmaking potential is literally just on Hottie or Backwind hitting an Icicle. But Backwind's on cart right now. He needs to stay cart. There's the ice block. London has to go now. There's the BAP window. The blade is in. Oh, man. Hottie doesn't get the sightlines that he wants for the Shatter. That's it. Wow. Well played by Boston. That's tough. I think for London, you gotta want New Junk City back. You know, this one is, I think, about as one-sided of a map as we've seen. But New Junk City, you gotta want that one back. I think you gotta want that one back. What's the next match, y'all? Who's playing next? What's up? Mayhem Houston? That should be a good one.
Oh, it's the boys.
Yeah, they just lost to Boston 3-1.
Oh.
Yeah. It was a good match though.
Do they have a loser bracket?
Yeah. There's a whole lot of juice left to go. Yeah, I think Smurf deserved player of the match. I think Smurf is really good on Orisa. Even this play alone, it's like the guy is really, really good. Zupat. I don't know. Ask chat. Maybe a little bit of both. I didn't watch it. Arista too strong. I mean, London's done well versus every other Arista comp besides Boston. I'm glad Smurf got it. I think Smurf deserved it. Can Donghak diff Hottie though? Good question. I don't know. I mean, Shy is a better Sojourn than he is a Sombra. Sombra's been nerfed. Sojourn's been buffed. I think like you're crazy if you don't try to force Sojourn in that situation. Yeah, is it London versus Atlanta? I don't know how the heck this bracket goes. The more matches, the better, in my opinion. Also, Cuss's forehead. What's up, Quack? Yeah. Reinhardt and Joy. Was Lund second? I don't know what the standings are, guys. I'm not going to lie with you guys. I have no idea what the heck is going on with the standings and the seedings. I've given up. I gave up after the APAC thing. I literally don't even know anymore. All right, let's hear the interview here. 2P, thanks for the sub. Listen to the interview, yo. Shy is the best Sojourn last season. Yeah, I see that. Yeah, I don't know why it's seating was like that. I think it was who got picked. It's weird. Not in a good way. You know what they say? The smallest dogs always bark the loudest. Not in London's case. Put on the Houston Outlaws jersey. That's funny. I mean, it makes sense because the name is going on. Yeah, Shy is disgusting. Shy last season was the best Sojourn, I think, in Overwatch League. Mechanically. Better than Proper. I mean, it's hard to know like who was better in terms of cooldown usage and communication and stuff. Like, I don't have that internal. But from an eye check, Shy was unbelievable. And I assume that's still the case. The reason why I put Shy over Proper is Shy single-handedly beat London. Like Spark was not a good team last year. They weren't very good in that composition. Shy just killed people by himself over and over and over again. Whereas if you look at like Shock, I still think you can make a similar argument for Shock, but I think slightly less so. Slightly less so. But I think like if you have Shy or Proper as your best Sojourn, I think it's like tomato, tomato, you know, whatever. I could be Proper. I think Proper's insane. Preds, Outlaws, Mayhem. I think probably Mayhem by a little bit. I think that's probably the safest call, but like, yeah. Edison. Now that is a spicy take. And by spicy, I mean bad take. Respectfully. Where is my... Okay, there you go. Yeah, you could make a good argument that Finn and Violet didn't have their best series. I think that's the best argument that Proper has for deadlifting that series. But, yeah. Why did it stop making as many TP plays? I'm not sure. I would have to look a little bit more carefully. It could be, I don't think it would have as much. It might have to do with map practice. Yeah, it could be partly. It could be that Boston was doing a pretty good job like flipping their backlines and javelin spinning out. So that was probably the major reason why. Boston also felt like they had a pretty consistent ult plan versus the Reinhardt, right? The Orisa into Blade, the BAP window, the beat engagement, although the beats were ugly as sin. They felt like they had a little bit of a rhythm with at least a few of their ultimates into the Rein. I thought we were in Toronto, by the way, tomorrow. Toronto. Yeah, Edison was fine. Edison has some great maps or fights, but Edison was not as good as proper. And I know this because I watched both entire POVs last season. And from Overwatch 3. You guys remember that, right? Edison had some clutch moments, but was not proper level. The TP shadow in Queenstream, I mean, yeah, it's not even Hottie's fault there. Like, you have to get like pixel perfect with that shadow, right? You have to trust the TP, you know? Otherwise, you're gonna mess it up. If you guys gift me 75,000 gifted subs and give me your firstborn child, I will walk up and moon the camera behind Jake. This is a joke. That is a joke. Consistently using his turret form early, is it better to hold the turret form? I mean, it doesn't matter whether you use it first or whether you use it second. It depends on how many cooldowns you force out of it, you know? Forces alike. 74,999 and one little baby to go. Take out alone. All right. All right. If you use your turret form and if you force only javelin spin, it's really not bad for the Orisa team because it's too easy. You can't push the Orisa. You need to try to force a fortify at least as well. And I think that's what Smurf is really good at. He's like really good at not getting his cooldowns forced unnecessarily. So he's like these mid fights, he's still able to participate in the fight, you know? 5 scrimbucks? No. If it was 6 scrimbucks, we'd talk. You have to give us the Overwatch replay code, Henry. Guys, I already have a strat, all right? Listen, I don't know if it's going to work, but here's my strat, all right? I literally dreamed this. I'm not even joking. This is how pathetic I am, okay? Go London, go team, love it, hottie, smoochy, smoochy, or Gushui is my babe, wonderful, typical like NPC sign, right? And then they're going to put the camera on me, and I'm going to go, where's the replay viewer, Sean? Question, question, question. I'm going to do it. I don't know if I'm going to get a camera time, but if I do, you guys are going to see it. I'm going to be ready. Where is it, Sean? Where's the viewer? We know it's there, buddy. Where's the viewer, Sean? Give it to us. I'm going to be ready. Sean, where's the viewer? Rip my shirt off? That's a good strategy. Yeah. He doesn't know you, little bro? Maybe. It's not about the person. It's about the message, you know? You will bail me out and get in trouble? That's why I need all these. That's why I need the 75,000 gifted subs. Legal fees. Did you do quality of life stuff? Actually, Sam, I did not. And I should have put in an announcement about it. That's my bad. I made a mistake because Tuesday, stream conked. Internet conked. I had outage. So it's like, crap. So I'm like, Thursday. I literally forgot that Overwatch League was starting on Thursday, the playoffs. I don't know how, but I did. So I apologize. But that is still on the list. Keeping the channel and my Discord open. We'll do it next week, surely. Maybe next week. I don't know, man. I'm going to keep it open. We're going to get there. And if you miss it, don't worry because I'm planning on doing a YouTube video on it too. Did you guys see the support rework video? Somebody sent me a Blizzard thread, Blizzard forum thread on that YouTube video. Bro, the Mercy Maids were cooking me. One of them was like, literally, can you summarize the video? I'm not going to click the video and give this guy views. So I was like, yo, okay, wow. Blizzard forums go hard, bro. Yeah, so I'm not going to lie. I was cooking. It wasn't really just me. It was a little bit everybody. There was some cooking going on. I know there was a lot of bad ideas in that video, but flat chat carried Al. Dude, I could walk past it with Sean, where's the replay viewer? Dude, Dude, I don't even need to wait for the camera. I create the camera angle. What's the link to the playoff stream? Just look Overwatch League on YouTube and you'll see it. Dude, I thought it was gonna be like a 25-minute video, and I looked down, it's 51 or like 50 minutes. I was like, oh my days. I just feel like with the Moira Mercy stuff, especially, it's like you have to cook. Cause like you have to try something a little bit crazy. Like you gotta cook a little bit. You know, I think you're gonna have to, there's gonna be some bad ideas, but like I think you gotta cook. Cause I just think like they're so goofed up, you know, it's not like, oh, a couple of tweaks and everything is juicy, you know? Are you worried at all about this hog rework? I mean, yeah, of course. Yeah, for sure. Please walk up the desk and wrestle reinforce David versus Goliath style. If you had 5 seconds on the Overwatch League broadcast to just grab the mic from reinforce before I get arrested, what would you say?
You only have one shot. You let slip.
I don't know. Ball fart. That's a good one. Delete Mercy. Please retain staff that care about the game. True. I'm not 5'4". Bro, come on, man. Why you gotta do me like that? Drove from Chicago to watch Atlanta get second. That's a great sign. Remove the glass. True. Yeah. 5'3". You guys are just. It's to this point, saying that you're predictable feels like almost like a farce. That's not a good enough adjective. Jeez. You guys just wait till LAN. You guys wait till LAN. They call me Jacob Giraffe Clifton in high school. I telegraphed this one. Okay. I'm kind of like in the synthwave vibe we got going on here. I can live with that. It's better than some of the cringe like trap stuff that there was going on. Was it this season or I think it was earlier this season? Mutant Giraffe? No. Banger match incoming? Yes. Bro, I remember when I found out about Carpenter Brett. I was like, yo, I actually like synthwave. I didn't think I liked synthwave, and I was like, good synthwave is a pretty banger. It just makes you want to drive really fast in a car, you know? I have a Honda, so, you know, I can only dream. First match was insane. All right, I might have to look at it. We're going to see Zarya versus Zarya in this one? Ooh. I don't know. I think map specific. I could see Houston and Florida pulling out some dive shenanigans and some depending on the map pool. Like if you're Houston, surely you find a way to sneak in on a Kiriko on a map. No? We already know it's viable, depending on the matchup. Who are you and Bernard debut? Yeah. Could be. Depending on the map though. Yeah. Like I don't have any scrimbucks in these teams. Maybe Florida is like actually just dunking on the Zarya Genji right now. But these teams have had time to like develop a little bit of their comps, so it might not just be Zarya Genji mirrors all the way through. Remember, map-specific stuff is way more OP early in metas because teams haven't had time to practice like the meta composition in the different maps, you know? So they have more time to like figure some stuff out. I haven't seen Bernard's Zarya. All I know is that the guy was a disgusting Sigma last season. Like, how are you gonna have a name like Bernard and be good at the game? That's just like wrong. Like you gotta be like Zambo or Zimius or something cool. But this guy's name's Bernard. Bernard is like the guy, it's like the 3-time reigning bingo champion at Wind Hills retirement home. I'm gonna petition for a rename to Zambo. Freaking Bernard. Bernard is a great homie. Yeah, I agree. I could see it a homie. I'd visit them on Sundays. Yeah. I feel like the guy would whip up some mean pork chops. Zamboni? Yes, Zamboni. You know what? You know what? Okay. We're going to let's do this here. All quiet on the Western Front. Do you guys hear the voice, the sound of one shrill little voice screaming out and then complete silence? I don't. I hear nothing, actually. 1984? Do you guys do any of the games in similar ways you do Overwatch? Not really, sadly. I think first-person shooters have basically the same fundamentals across all first-person shooters, whether it's CSGO, Valorant, and even to an extent like Apex. Although there are certain aspects of I think Battle Royales that are unique. But I don't find those games as interesting, so I don't play them. But I could coach other first-person shooter games as well. Yeah, I coached Fortnite once. Thoughts on Samoa? Lovely country, I think. Is Samoa a country? Is Samoa a country? Does anyone know what Samoa is? It's a hunk country, right? Yes, I knew that. Is it Polynesian or South American? Yeah, I knew it was island. I just don't know where the frick it is. My USA is showing. Listen, I was close. I was close. Take cover and flanking, yes. Samoa is the goated cookie. Listen, I don't need to know where that country is because that country is irrelevant. It's not America. It's irrelevant. It's that simple. There's a reason why Americans are ignorant because we don't give a rip about your crap. Who are you? Nobody asked. I can't hear you behind second place and third and 50th and whatever else. Like Europe is like competing for like the top 90 countries in the world. Healthcare. I don't need healthcare. Do I look like I need healthcare? Only USA important. Thank you. What do you think Hope for Ma gonna do if he's next tank? I don't know. I have no idea. It's Oceania, I think east of Australia. Yeah, so it's close. Not kind of Polynesian. Is that Polynesian? That's close to Polynesian, right? It's close to Polynesian, Samoa, right? Close, right? Close. Close? Thoughts on the Hottie TPs? I mean, it wasn't Hottie's choice. It is Polynesian? See? And you guys made fun of me. You guys made fun of me. Not only am I better, I'm smarter, I'm taller, I'm stronger, I smell better. Keep talking. Keep talking. Broken clock, right twice a day. Then how do you account for the third time and the fourth time and the fifth time? People who are tall don't need to tell people they are tall. It's not my fault that you keep forgetting. I wouldn't need to bring up my height once. I'm not the one doing it. I'm not the one doing it. I didn't start this. You are mini clocks. Yes. I guess. I mean, I don't know. He's a Daft Punk song. Stand up. We know you're not bricked up. What does that even mean? Wait, is bricked up? Wait a second. What does bricked up mean? Is that butt cheeks? Or is that height? No, dang it. See, I knew it. This is why I ask. This is why I asked. No, I'm not going to stand up. No. See? Listen, I've used to fall for this stuff. I got Sigma balls, but it was like Sigma or some other weird variation years ago. I got follow notifications that were like really sussed. And I was like, thanks for the follow, blankety blank. I'm like, not anymore. Not this streamer. Not this streamer. Not today. Backbone shatters? They're backbone shatters. I'm not standing up. I don't need to stand up. Now it's principle. Now it's not, it's just principle now. It's principle. I'm stand up based off principle. It's standing up for what's right. No, it's not. It's the exact opposite. It's sitting down. The joke is he's already standing. Okay. Right. Right. Are you taking a step ladder for photos at playoffs? I feel bad now because there's just too many of you. I can't ban all of you. I feel bad for Pineapple. I time out Pineapple and now I'm like, well, I probably, if I was consistent, I would be timing on everybody. She's super hyper. Yeah, she was zooming around earlier and like jumping and like.
Yeah, she's like.
Spilo could have a booster seat and we would never know.
He doesn't.
Just ban some of them, Short King. What, dude? Why are you saying 1984? I didn't time anybody out. I could have. I probably should have. But you know what? I'm gonna desist for now. America used to be a free country. Exactly.
What happened?
Hip cam when? What? Why are you saying hip cam? Jake picks Houston. Free to ban people. That's right. Listen, if America was truly a free nation, then why is it that I cannot walk with a chainsaw into the local Walmart? Right? It seems common sense, right? But no. I need to update the title here. Mayhem versus Huston. That seems good. I can't? People always say you're free to do whatever you want. You're just not free from the consequences. But they say that like that's like a big gotcha. But that's exactly what freedom does. You know, I could steal something, but I'm not free from the consequences of it. That doesn't mean that it's free to do whatever I want, right? Makes no sense. People don't know what to talk about. There's no consistency of thought, around here. You can steal, you can't steal. I'm free to do it. I'm free to not do it. I don't know. So when am I going to get sturdy with Jake? Again, I'm just not going to ask that question. Somehow I just feel like, okay, Golden Boy, what's Golden Boy doing? The chef? Texas hard. Who's Abby? Bubbliest ass chaps. I think that your well thought out and communicated sentences explain your point well. Thank you for that philosophical enlightenment. Bubbliest ass chaps. Love it. Omni MS. Yes, I could not have put it better myself. Why is Custa wearing a grandpa sweater? Why does he do this? It's called fashion, honey. He's old like me. Right. Wait, Avast wears sweaters? I knew I didn't like that guy. Dude, sweaters are the best way to be both simultaneously hot, uncomfortable, and ugly at the same time. Hot, uncomfortable, and ugly. Like 2 out of 3 is bad enough. But how do you check all 3 of the boxes? On purpose. Shut up, Matt. Why is the first word that you say is something stupid? How do you pull that off? Main support fashion never sweated a day in his life. That is true. Is who are you here? Is that who are you? No, who are you? No, who are you? Cashmere? Dude, cashmere isn't even a real fabric. I'm convinced that's just like a total fake word. Like ebullient, an onomatopoeia. It's not a real word. Somebody was trolling and it just went too far. Show off my law faculty? Why would I hold real cashmere in my hand? What does it even mean? Just spit in cotton? Why? The chat is getting more and more cryptic. Okay, right. I knew every time I ask a question, I immediately regret asking that question. Can you ask Jake to duet your Overwatch rap song live? I don't think Jake is fire enough, honestly. I don't think Jake has the luscious lip action that can spit that heat without scorching himself. Sorry. Am I going to stream at Grand Finals? I don't know, bro. I don't know. Maybe. Peak Hacksaw or Peak Koryu and Genji, who you got? I don't know, bro. I haven't seen enough of either because back when they were playing, I was not studying their gameplay enough. Jake is mad because he is bad. Yes. So real. Yes, true. Silk and spit, and you can wear it fat. Oh yeah, the silk thing. Yeah. The caterpillar spit thing. Yeah. He believes his team is one of the best Reinhardt teams in the league. I would agree with that. Florida is the best Reinhardt team next to London, in my opinion. If any team can compete with London and Rhein, it's always been Florida. Even last season, it was the case. Cheers, mate. Glad to hear it, Marky. Thanks for the kind words. And thank you for the sub. I don't know if it was gifted or not, but I appreciate it nonetheless. Reinhardt! Houston looks like they're expecting the Reinhardt, though. If we see Doomfist, that's 100% expecting Reinhardt. That's not just someone. I think Checkmate is a ridiculously good. May, I think obviously RuPaul's phenomenal at BAP. It's probably his best hero. Chorong Lucy, I mean, it goes without saying, right? What's up, Rhythm? Yeah, Houston looks like they're expecting Ryan. Yeah, they're expecting Reinhardt. This is an anti-Reinhardt composition. I mean, this is a pretty turtleable point, but yeah. Do you have any top 500 tricks to get shoulders as broad as yours? Sheer grind, work, the right attitude, and at least 6 metric tons of illegal drugs. Nice anti-nade. No lamp is used. Doomfist engage, and somebody's dead already. Oh, no. Oh! What? Mayhem gives up a lot of space in their hold, and Houston capitalizes right off the bat. What? Why Brig, though? That's a great question. I have no freaking idea. I mean, Brig gives your Ana a little bit of tankiness to survive TP stuff, but versus what Florida's running now, it might have been just like a vanilla opener just in case. Oh, Violet's just freaking dead. Already Meteor Strike. That is insane. Yeah. I mean, Mayhem, nice retake there. Little rotation. Will Violet. Vile 2T. Why don't we call Violet Vile 2T? That just sounds so much fruitier. So much more full of character. Vile 2T. Yeah, I'm curious to see if he swaps at any point in time. Maybe not. Oh, they tried. Not that time. Copy on Ryan. What does Pelican know? Nothing. Pelican knows nothing. Well, maybe. They do get the flip. Nice sticks. There's the rally. There's the beat. Happy coming back very soon with Sojourner. 3, 2, 1. There it is. Wow, 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 wow. That's actually crazy. They drug it out. They stuck it out. The Reinhardt unironically kind of did a little bit of work there because it stalled point for a really long time. Are they going to be able to get a rotation? Yes, the Bastion copy isn't too bad. It does force Lamp. It makes the rotation ugly. That's a nice little nade there. They get the flip back with BAP window. Not the end of the world for either team. Houston will have a nano soon enough to go back in, and that was 1-2 ults from Mayhem. Look at what Violet's doing. Look what Violet's doing. There's the Brig value. Perma on the flank. Is it better than Kiri? I don't know. Maybe with the shorter sightlines, it's better than Kiri, you know? As long as he can bash away, you know? As long as he saves his bash. I wonder if they could wall off Brig on the flank, though. That's my one question. Could they not wall off Violet there? You know? Could they not? I feel like they could. Wow. Oh. Wow. I mean, credit goes to Houston. They knew what they were going into, right? Like, they knew they roll out on anti-Ryan from the get-go. They roll out on Ryan from the get-go. Pause. Pause now. There it is. Yeah, Matt, maybe. I don't feel like you even need to push, though. Like, you just need to shoot. A walled Brig on that side just dies. Oh, you guys are trash talking Florida, but Houston literally rolled out in a counter comp. And Florida kind of fumbled the bag with ults there a little bit, but, you know. Could be. Wetter thighs. Could be. That stuff does happen. The no-hill example is like this, the famous example, but people leak and share comps all the time. They've been doing that since season 1 of Overwatch League. What's the value of Brig here? The perma pocket on the flank to echo. The ability to I guess, push mid-fight. No, I'm with you that I feel like Kiriko would be better. But, I mean, he was playing safe with his bash and was making it work, you know? Yeah, I mean, he was able to allow his Echo to just permanently poke. I just don't know that what Brig does better than in Kiriko there, you know? Is the range on packs better than Kiriko heals? No, because you're stacking on top of the Kiriko, right? Or the Echo. Brig better at helping Echo? Maybe. Maybe you like armor pack better than Kiriko Pocket. I don't know. Would Mercy be better? Mercy would be too easy to counterpick. Too easy to counterpick. That's the problem. Is that, like, you can always, if you have the on at leave, like if you put Mercy Echo, generally it's like, first off, it's not a comfort pick for Violet. That's the biggest one. But it would also be something you could go like a Tracer variant or something like that. Okay, we're starting. Let's go, ladies and gents. Oh yeah, this is the juice. Hold on, boys. Oh, the AoE on that punch is so stupid, man. Look at that. I didn't even know there was AoE power punch. Mayhem goes counter comp though. So what Mayhem rolled out on is a little bit more with the Orisa, the anti Rein with the Orisa. Because Orisa has more options versus the Ana. Well, no, it's not really versus the Ana. It's actually versus the Doom. It's actually fewer options versus the Ana because you can't block an aid for your team. Wow. That's actually that's so unfortunate. Yeah, I mean, then the lack of Rein Shield definitely hurts there. I wonder what Mayhem does. Like, I don't even know. Houston just has the answers for these go-to-point comps, right? The Sojourn, Echo, Ana, and Doom is just a really, really, really powerful combo. You could take so many different angles and put out so much pressure. That's wild. That's wild, Matt. May swap, by the way. Did you guys notice that? No Bastion? Already a window from this damage. Orisa copy's not too shabby. A lot more sustained with the Orisa copy than with the Rein copy. And he basically just absorbs. Now, Violet feeds, but he didn't quite get the ultimate. Wow, no way Houston wins this. The Orisa ult just enough to buy time versus the beat. Wow. Yeah, I mean, Houston's comp is really good when Mayhem is playing, even with the counter comps, you know? Like, look at how much damage they're taking before they can even do anything. Ah. Yeah, he should be able to get out. Oh my gosh. I mean, guys, Houston's counter comping like crazy here. And you desperately need, if you're Florida, you need a hero play. You know, you need some of your players making plays, and it feels like only someone's making this plays. Mayhem is just getting completely turbo stomped. I didn't even make Pred Cyber. Wait, did Pelican just leave happy standing? Pelican is getting rolled, yo. Did you guys see Pelican? Poor Pelican. Yeah, I mean, Houston smoking. Florida got smoked. That was Florida's map choice as well. Yeah, I mean the Ryan, right? But Houston comes into that ready. Forcing rush, I mean, it's not odd to me. Florida's good at rush. Houston just had a plan, and they executed on it way better. I think you're going to see Violet flex support. I would be shocked if you didn't. What's the answer to this? Jeez, I'm trying to think what would be something Florida could play. Sombra Tracer would turbo stomp this pretty easily. The Doomfist would be a big liability. The Echo Sojourn would be a big liability. You'd force a dive mirror and you'd be ahead. I do think the Orisa stuff is doable. It just wasn't played as well. I just don't feel like they played it as well. It's really hard for me to see, but it shouldn't have been as one-sided as it was. You could Zarya. Zarya wouldn't be great into the Echo Sojourn. Yeah, Florida could take the dive mirror with Monkey. Yes, they could. It would be the better comp. They got rolled first round, but this is what they've practiced, and they've probably played versus anti-comps that Houston just played it better. You guys need to understand that like mid-round, mid-game adjustments are really scary. Put it this way. Let's say that like you were like had like a karaoke night that you had like planned. This is the worst analogy ever. But you had a karaoke night planned, right? And you're going to sing like 2 or 3 songs. And you start to sing like 2 or 3 songs and you like butcher the first one. And so instead of singing the rest of the set, you instead pivot to another song that you think you might be able to sing a little bit better. There's logic behind that decision, but the fact that you're not going to be singing what you've practiced is like really scary. You know, it's like sometimes it's better to just play what you've practiced, right? And that's what a lot of these teams are doing. Like you have to be really confident that your swap is much better for you to be able to swap it. You have to be really confident. Because a lot of it also comes down to execution. I mean, guys, the first fight, Fearless punched 3 people off the map. You know, I mean, like, there's always a chance of that happening, but should that quote unquote happen? You know? That to me seems more like an outplay by Houston than anything else. Like, you also just have to admit that, like, Houston played it freaking well, guys. Houston did a phenomenal job. Houston had the strat. Houston did a great job. Like, why I think give credit to Houston, you know? Yeah, Houston played it really freaking well. Even stuff like their echo copies were like getting a lot of value, you know? Which is generally pretty tough versus Brawl. They scrimmed only Rush and prep for the series. Probably on this map, yeah. Because if you play Rush well on this map, you could beat almost anything. Even a Houston counter comp. But they just didn't execute as well as they did. It's hard. But yeah. Here's a question, guys. How well does Florida do in officials? And like crucial tournaments and stuff? I'm trying to remember. Because they didn't look... They did okay in Korea, right? They won Pro-Am. Yeah, that's true. Third in Korea is not too bad. Yeah, third in Korea is pretty good for the roster. It's all right. Okay, so maybe nothing really to pull from that then. It is a very young team. I don't know like how much that you could really pull from that, but yeah. Who the frick is Shadow? Respectfully. Yeah. GM? Ah, okay. I don't know why I didn't know that. Dude, my guy. Nice. Nice. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I know.
Oh, I have the thing for you.
Did I see Uber's esports award picture? No. Please share. Please share. Phyllis is just wiping the beads of sweat from his brow. Nice. Yeah, remind me. Not. Midtown. Is it hot on the stage? I don't know. No idea.
How's it hot in Sydney?
No. It was just like normal, if I remember
It
correctly.
was kind of cold in the arena.
Yeah, it was fine. Might depend on the lighting. I'm not sure. Eye out. Grasp firmly onto your glutes. It's time to go. Round 2. From your 40K loss last time? Maybe we should do some preds. Yes. Uh-oh! Sigma! Wide open first point. It's pretty good on defense here. It's actually really good all the way throughout the entire map. We might see someone play this in the entire map. Florida is always cooking. Always cooking. Always doing something alternate. Let's see what they got. Sigma could do a really good job controlling backline. Bastion, Widow, Ana. There's lots of control backline. Let's see what Houston does. I like Houston's comp onto what Florida's playing, though, to be fair. I don't know if they stay Widow. Maybe they go Sojourn. Tracer? Yeah, I like Tracer. I like Tracer a lot. Dude, I swear Houston is like hacks or something. They like roll out on the perfect composition. Okay, no. This is the perfect composition. This is the perfect composition. Violet flex support! Check Discord general. All right, I will after this attack. Good job by Brig to clear that out. RuPaul's able to play his life. They get the punish unhappy. Look at Chorong. Look at Chorong. Chorong is a total hero. Good response by Mayhem. That's a hard thing to do. But they use the Echo and the Brig to control point control. RuPaul basically plays himself, keeps himself alive. Yeah, it was good. It was good by Florida. I mean, sweaty for sure. Because I mean, I think Houston's on a counter comp here. I don't know what Florida swaps to. Maybe Anna. I could also see Batbrig being stayed. I think Bastion has to swap after they lose this. If they lose this. Good job, Brig. Pushes out the carry. Ooh. I mean, I don't think this. I think they might swap Bastion. I think maybe Tracer. I don't know. Mare doesn't really play Tracer. They could stay. Maybe they do stay Bastion. I don't know, man. Because like hero picks, you know, like I really don't know. Violet goes Zen because the angling thing isn't working, which is kind of crazy. If you're Mayhem, though, I would 10 times rather play into this, though, because this gives someone more people to shoot. Like, yeah, they gain a lot of spam here, but like, that's a nice nade on Chorong, though. And the big thing is the old economy, you know? It's just so much stronger for Houston. Nano, Doom, Pulse. Dude, actually, yeah, Torb wouldn't be that good into the Zen, though. Crud, man. We're looking for checkmate. Checkmate goes Tracer. I like that swap for sure. Maybe they go Sojourn Tracer. Early rally, bait. Nice. Really smart from Pelican there. But they do catch Fearless, so that's a little bit unfortunate. Violet will die too. That's a good fight from Pelican and Florida. Good response. Counterflux. Not a terrible flux. It's actually a zoning flux that forces the Sombra to translocate immediately. And Mayhem is not unhappy with that trade. I think like you're talking about Flux versus EMP in this situation. Mayhem takes that. Mayhem takes that every time. So Mayhem's doing a good job here. But Houston's coming up in their power spike here. You got Nano, you got Pulse Bomb, you got Doom, you got Trance if you even need that. Trance is not that useful, but like the Nano Doom Tracer is what's scary. I'm surprised he swapped. I think Pulse Bomb is really good versus Mayhem's comp, especially when you have a Nano Doom to enable. That's a strange swap from Happy here. I think this is maybe a little too soon. I don't feel like you could play Monkey with what Mayhem are playing. Not with the Batbrig. There it is. Ah, what? What? Widow Happy. Man, Mayhem always does this, dude. You know, obviously this round ain't over, but Mayhem always rolls the dice, does something stupid, and makes you adjust, you know, makes you adjust. Like, is what Mayhem running optimal in this composition, in this meta right now? I don't think so, but it's good enough and weird enough that people just don't know. Like, they just don't know. Like, I just feel like Happy's playing Mystery Heroes at this point, you know? Like, he's not going to stay Widow. He is going to stay Widow. Okay. And now Pelican's on Echo. I mean, I feel like, and then Violet's on BAP. I don't know, guys. I feel like Houston. I feel like Houston should have stuck with their guns. I do not feel like this composition is a major upgrade at all. I really don't. I actually think the comp's getting worse the more they swap. Weaker old economy for certain. Girthquake, check out the Overwatch League stream. Ah, no way, man. That's it, bro. That's it, bro. Bro, man. Dude. That's crazy. I don't know. I think the Mayhem's comp is just not optimal, but I think what always happens is that Houston's counter swaps are worse, in my opinion, than Mayhem's comp. And Mayhem knows how to execute what they're playing, and Houston looks a little bit clunky with it, right? That's the Mayhem effect, right? This has happened so many times this season already, even versus good teams. It's a Mayhem effect. And not just happy. Violet looked lost. Violet was swapped off the Kiriko because you couldn't make it work. It's just like an execution diff. When it's the same thing in ranked. When you don't know how to exactly play the matchup, the first thing that gets blamed is the matchup instead of the execution. Oh, that's brutal. Okay, well, Houston comp, probably more of a comfort comp. Certainly, arguably, their best characters besides Violet on every single hero. You guys good? You guys need help?
Oh, yeah,
Okay. Isn't that thing awkward? It's awful. Checkmate Tracer? Maybe not. Maybe they roll out with it. I think Mayhem's comp's pretty good. Every time I see double greed DPS, my first instinct is always to go Tracer, you know, but maybe it's not necessary. I will say with Houston's comp, if you don't play a flanker and you don't rotate really well, I feel like there is so much opportunity for punish with Sticky, Sojourn, Angle, Ana, Angle, Doomfist punished. Ooh. They have choked them out, though. Do we see a Tracer swap? Do we see a swap at all? Mayhem's comp is just very slow. Slow to rotate. Slow to move from point A to point B. And Houston can take really every off angle that they want. Yep, there's a Tracer swap. Opens up stuff. Takes a lot of pressure off of that choke if you're Mayhem. And Showrong goes Idiari, which is interesting. I feel like Idiari is fine. Maybe Kiriko would be good too. I don't know how good Showrong's Idiari is. Will Lucio help Florida? It could. It would help with the initial problem. It just wouldn't help you once you get out of the choke. But the way that they're setting this up is that Iliari is able to help Tracer a little bit. So at least there is some of the value there. That was my major concern, is like, can the Iliari consistently help the Tracer? And the way that Florida's playing it, it does look a little bit like that. There's the rotation. Nano's used. Copy's used. Damage boosted grenade, I think one shot there. Sojourn, someone will almost certainly die. No, someone will not die. Merit ults. Rally is used. Doomfist ult is used. Fearless must get a kill. Right now, he doesn't. I think Florida has this. Florida now walking out here. But you see, like, going, see, man. Safe travels. Yeah, no worries. Yeah, if this Echo dies, it's GG's. I mean, the EDI and the Tracer just open things up so much more for Mayhem. You know, that plus the quote-unquote zoning BAP window just allowed Mayhem to take so much more space. Another stick from Checkmate, man. Violet, I think, needs to swap here. Violet needs to, I think, the swap. I don't think the Brig is necessary versus the solo Tracer. Yeah, there's the swap. Has Checkmate missed yet? I don't know. He's definitely hit 3. So basically, weird spam variants here. I don't love the Orisa into Sigma matchup, but it might just be that I don't think Fearless plays Sigma. And Orisa does obviously very well versus the Bastion. Ult. Fat ult. One person that's low, it's enough. I thought I was going to get more. And you see, the thing with that fat ult is that even though it misses one person, it forces 2 people to split. So even just an ultimate that forces people to split is good enough. Houston gets a miraculous hold, though. I think RS is just really good versus the Bastion, to be honest with you. All right, this is it, y'all. Flux is available. Flux is actually pretty good versus Houston's comp. And I think you could combo Flux with Bastion to deal with the lamp here. The stream is Overwatch League on YouTube. Just look it up. Do we see a combo? Do we see a combo? We do. We do. He misses. Oh, no. 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 Did we call it though? Oh, dang it, dude. Checkmate goes Mei. I like the Mei. I think the Mei good. Mei good. Checkmate, Mei good. I think now the comps for both teams are pretty reasonable. Now it's just going to come down to execution. They have 2 minutes, but Mayhem doesn't have quite an ult bank just yet here. So assuming there's no mechanical play here, which there might be, there's a lot of opportunity for either team to just pop off, right? Can they kite it? Can they kite it? Yes. Is that Checkmate on an angle? Who's over there? Is that Showrong? I guess Showrong and Checkmate, yeah. There's the back window. Whoa! That's a fat Sojourn Disruptor shot, but... the ego! Let's go! Nice. Nice. Well played by Mayhem. They deserve that one. They deserve that one. Really nice setups by Mayhem there. They knew what they were doing. They're taking the angles, splitting the attention, controlling space, all that juice. Love to see it. Yeah, it was good. Someone is showing up someone hasn't always been flexible. And the thing with someone is he's never going to be a top 3 Sigma, you know? But it's good enough to allow Florida to whip out a harebrained, crazy strat that Houston can't play into. And to me, that's the key takeaway. It's not that someone is the best, is an MVP candidate because of that, because he's the best on Sigma. It's because he's playing these characters well enough to enable Florida to win matches that no other tank could do. Using the Illari in a 1v1, and that's almost always how you should use it, at least at this level. A true jack of all trades indeed. Oh, milk with pulp if you're here. I see the Uber picture. That's gold. That's gold. Mayhem back to Rush now? Maybe. Yeah. Maybe. I think we could see anything here. We could see Orisa. We could see Ryan. We could see Zarya. We could see Zarya. Hard to know, to be honest with you. Who's setting these polls up? Which is there mod? Which mod? Is it recently? Thank you if you're doing if it is you. I don't. Oh, okay. Thank you recently. Yeah, I mean, I was gonna. That's why I was surprised it was you. It is late. Do it for the Vine. Recently employee of the month. Yes. I get all my moderators gold stars once every couple of years. Unpaid intern of the month? Oh, intern is flattering. Pat on the back? No physical contact allowed. That costs extra from the moderators. Is this the new what theme is this? Is this a map theme or is this just random music? I got Outlaws for this map, to be honest. I don't think you can be as cute with your composition on Flashpoint. I think it's harder to choose. So it is a little detail that goes against the Outlaws or the Mayhem. Won't be on Toronto, Sag, yes. Pay him in doubloons or pay them in doubloons. Is Jungkook not played much anymore? Yeah, Jungkook's not played as much because there's not as much need for it because Dive is not as popular. Jungkook's best matchup is versus Dive, right? Unless she's just wildly overtuned, which she isn't really right now. So if there's not as much Summer Tracer, there's not as much reason for other people to play Jungkook Queen. Sounds like one of the Genshin remakes. Yeah, 1 to 5 Mayhem odds is pretty wild. I think the way to rack up the channel points is to gamble safely and just lean into what side the chat is overexcited. Like, there's no way 5 to 1 is the right odds. No way. So lean into that. You know what I'm saying? I don't even think it's necessarily Queen about supporting her team as Zarya. I just think Zarya is freaking busted right now with a bubble thing. Like, she's just really strong. So people are going to play Zarya. There's sometimes when a character is just played just because she's strong. And Zarya is just strong. The 45 energy is strong. What was that someone dance? Yeah, she's strong. She's strong. Certainly in solo queue. I don't know if she's going to be as good with the coordination of like of some of these dives and stuff, but like, you know, you really just don't know. You need time for these teams to figure out the meta and such. Yeah, this would be the or the worst DPS hero right now. I don't know. I think Sombra's pretty weak up to like the very, 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 very top tiers. Maybe Junk? Yeah, maybe Junk. I agree, Ruff. Orisa Rush, maybe? We might say Orisa Rush. I think Florida Mayhem's comp is probably what they roll out on right now. They go Torb. And they go Yari. This is old school. This is old school. This is anti-dive. This was actually a composition that was very, very, very popular early in Illari's release. This shows that they're scared of some variation of dive, whether that's Doomfist, Echo Soldier, Tracer, Sombra. Probably not Sombra, but I feel that Houston's comp should struggle immensely into this. So much so that I feel like I wonder what Houston does in response. Because Mayhem can take so many angles, and every single hero here has a defensive cooldown versus a dive. Every single hero. Just got banned from Ambassador here. Huh. Welcome. So what did Houston do? Orisa Lucio can work. Swap your Brig to match the Illari, or run a Kiriko for some more better poke, better control of angles. The Brig is worthless, and almost totally worthless on this big of a map. There's the dive, mechanical play on merit, and there is always room for mechanics in this composition, which is really what Houston has to rely off of, because comp-wise, I think they're out-comped. Might be wrong, but I think they're out-comped. Hey, Tyrone. Someone is going to die. Someone is not going to die. I never doubted. Merit is really the weakest person on this composition because Soldier's get out of jail free card is the weakest. Running away is not always super consistent. So really, Merit is the weak link here. Checkmate gets found out. Nano Doom is Enfist. Old Economy win. They actually go Lucio. Interesting. The nice thing about, like, here's the thing with this composition. Like, Mayhem's comp is really slow. So if they set up their angles, they should be able to win these fights out. Houston's composition has a lot more mobility to move around the map quickly. Case in point. Oh. Honestly, guys, Fearless is handing this one. Fearless is handing this one, and Houston is timing these dives super well. Wow. Wow. Outlaws are playing the mode better. Mayhem are playing the matchup better. In other words, like I think their comp has more options. But Houston are finding ways to just avoid the Orisa over and over and over again. Now, Mayhem can't get scared. They cannot group up. If Mayhem groups up, it's over. If Mayhem groups up, it's over. Because you're going to give Doomfist, Echo, Soldier so much space. Whoop, 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 whoop. I told you Merit's the weak one. We're got to get out. There's the cap. The one tough thing for Florida is the ults, right? It's going to be very difficult to force any of the ults in. Oh my gosh. The synchronization of these dives. Yeah, I mean, really what Houston is doing is they're just playing for opportunities, waiting it out, going in with ults. And Mayhem are just not getting enough early fight pressure. Houston's being super disciplined. You got to give credit to Houston here. They're playing the composition really well. Really well. I feel like Houston's comp is so much harder to play in this matchup, and they're making it work. And I don't know that Sigma is going to be an option. It's going to be better control on the Ana Brig Soldier, but I don't know that. I think Sigma is just as slow. I mean, slower than Orisa, really. No, this is not a Doom meta. Oh, you see, this is just... Houston's just controlling space so much better. Mayhem are totally incapable of taking or even trying to take any off angles here whatsoever. And Violet finally builds the rally. You have to watch it live on YouTube, It's a Boy. Yeah, Mayhem's just grasping at straws. Ladies and gentlemen, Mayhem are getting mayhemed. Mayhem are getting mayhemed right now. As we speak. Can the Tracer do work? Bates BAP window. Window is already used. Ooh, Shu gets clipped. Oh, surely. Oh, the combo boop? No. Yes. The combo boop does it. Good response by Mayhem, though. The Tracer gets the kill. So, controlling space, finally. Good response by Mayhem there. Nice little clip there on Shu. That was a really important moment there. Huge Helix, but it's not going to matter. He's dead. Will they get the flip? No. Yeah, the Tracer's looking good. Now, I'm going to be honest. If you're Houston, I feel like, I don't know. I don't know what you swap to. Bastion's just a tanky DPS with some sort of beefier point presence. I think Sojourn could work here as well. Oh, I thought that was going to stick. Florida trying to force an early fight. Doom will touch. Doom will die. I don't think Houston commits. No. Tracer instead of Soldier? Maybe. Maybe, yes. Maybe, yes. I think it would be reasonable. Maybe sticking for Visor. What? Huh? How many what? A few.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Bro, I am cooked today. I forgot I had the ELO Mastery call, so I ended up doing like 5.5 coaching sessions today. I am so freaking tired. I'm concerned for Houston here, though. This is not a good setup. A lot of people get caught on point in this situation, and it is not good. This happy swap. They commit Nano here. Wow, what Houston really wants to win this. There's a Genji swap. Did we swap Tracer here? What is Houston doing? I guess they go full swap here. I guess Fearless goes full swap. Maybe Orisa here? Maybe Tracer? I don't even know anymore. Like, to be honest with you, I don't even know. Like, there's Sojourn. Okay. Jokers. Should still get the cap, though. Rally for rally. Nate is not eaten. That's going to force a lamp, but Violet gets smoked. Okay. Yeah, it doesn't matter. Mayhem win this. All right. Very winnable now for Florida. 1 point. And a little bit of a panic here where now you're going to final point for Houston. I think the Lucio swap is reasonable. Let's see what happens. I think the Lucio is fine here because you're playing really like proper dive here, you know? And in theory, you shouldn't necessarily need a Brig versus a Solo Tracer. I agree, Violet's Brig choice has been odd throughout this whole series. There's been a lot of forcing Brig in situations, which I'm not sure. But I'm going to assume it's just more of like an ignorance on my end than a bad swap. Good rock. Notice that he keeps the shield up. Good. We'd love to see it. Nice response by Mayhem. Really important fight win there. Flux for Nano is a monstrous trade. And I'm... Oh no. Oh. One fight now. One fight. One fight. One fight. BAP window, pull spawn, Bastion ult. Houston have the better ults here. Houston have the better ults here. How do Mayhem play this? They got to play creative. I think you got to play super split. Early Bastion ult, I like it. It forces in a really early blade. There's the lamp. Chorong somehow dies. Oh my gosh, chat. There's no way Houston dives that far and makes it work. What? Houston was like 7,000 miles away. How did that work? Wow, that's ridiculous. That is insanity. Maybe the Lucio speed's quietly like stashing up on this, but Houston has to be happy with that trade. 2 ults there. You're coming up on Nano. You got Nano overclock. You've got beat. Chorong's rally is the only mover and shaker here, really ult-wise for Mayhem. That and the pulse bomb. All right, pulse bomb it. This is it, guys. Pulse bomb is huge. There's the beat engage. They're trying to push through the BAP window. They're mixed success on it. Sojourn ult is 4. Chorong is used it in response. Ooh. Oh, no. Wow. Houston forces the brawl, but they don't even get the nano off. They don't even get the nano off. I think Houston must have tracked Rally immediately and so felt like they needed to one-shot the Brig early before they built Nano. The SIG was just a deal with the Ana. And it's a long-range map. Oh my gosh. Who am I rooting for? I'm indifferent. I'm not really rooting for any team at all. I mean, London would be great, obviously, but like besides that, I just want good games. Cheers recently. Wow. Push time. What do you guys think Outlaws picks? Bro thinks he's a neutral coach. Huh. I've just okay. I don't know if it's just me, but even back in like Overwatch League Season 1, I've never really had. I've never been an any team's fan, to be honest, ever. Thank you. Even when I watched a lot of Overwatch League, I just never really cared.
I just like their colors.
If they're confident in their Zarya, could they pick New Queen Street? I think if you're confident in Zarya, you'd probably pick Colosseo. Well, no, because he'd run into Reinhardt. You could play Doomfist on Colosseo, though, but not... they might. Doomfist is pretty good in Colosseo. Doomfist is also good on Esperanza, but... There are players I like, not teams. Yeah, that's a good way of putting it. I would agree with that. I like my TikTok React videos. Thanks. Spylo, yes. Afraid of the Sigma Bastion Tracer comp? Yeah, you could play Anakiri on you could play Doomfist Anakiri Tracer something on New Queen Street. Spylo indeed, yes. Huh? Oh, that's fine. All right. Oh, who set up the predict? Recently, are you setting up another predict? That's gonna be 2 pats in the back now. That was Spillo all the time. Spilo. Yo, thanks for the $5, mate. I appreciate that. Why am I not getting a notification for that? I didn't get a freaking notification for that. And they say chivalry is dead. Huh. Nice. / prediction chatting sim? Okay. Change the map name. Okay, cheers. Cheers recently. Yeah, I mean, Spillo. I know Jane used to call me Spillo. And then a lot of EU folks call me Spilo. Spilo, it doesn't really matter. Speedo? Yes, Speedo, for sure. My favorite part are the I thought you said Snillo. And I'm like, oh, please. I've heard that joke way too many times. It's not. Now, I knew it. See, I said it. And little Jumpy 652. And I knew it. Spilo. Yeah, that one too. Stormcrow. Yeah, real ones remember Stormcrow Productions. Don't call me Snillo tomorrow. Oh, don't call me Snillo. I will burst into tears. I will collapse into an emotional heap. Hey guys, you know what Spillo sound like? Sound like Snillo. You know, Snillo. Spilio? That's a new one.
I call
Olips? Yes. Olips, that is her. Huh? Yeah. Is that Corpse husband? What the frick? Snillo. Short King spelling.
I'm so excited to go to Toronto here.
Patience of a Saint.
Every 5 minutes.
What?
Can we do Toronto here? Go off every 5 minutes.
Yeah, if I go to Toronto and I hear Short King being yelled at me, I'm gonna What's your take on YouTubers naming different heroes meta? I think it's a fun conversation. You can read a lot of patch notes and make pretty good predictions. I just never do it because I never feel confident that I know for sure. So
What is that?
and besides, I think Karq does a fine job with his patch tier lists. So to me, it's redundant for me to add my opinion in there of Karq. Am I going to be in Toronto for the rest of the playoffs? Yes. Yes, I will be there tomorrow. The Streisand effect? No, I've never heard of the Streisand effect. What's the Streisand effect? I don't know what the Streisand effect is. I don't know what you're talking about. We don't talk about the Streisand effect. Do not talk about the Streisand effect, okay? You got me? Stop talking about the Streisand effect. I'm tired of talking about the Streisand effect. Humor! Sorry, Genji? I mean, people evolve, people adapt. You know, I don't know. Wait, is that from, who's that guy in Elden Ring? Who's the Sigma male pot guy in Elden Ring? What's his name? How do I not know his name? I feel so embarrassed. What is the guy's?
Sir Alec Guinness.
Alexander. Yes, Alexander. Right. I see. I recognized it. Alexander. Heard about the Vanderwall? I see. Now I have not heard that. Meow Mix, thanks for the $5. I don't know why I'm not getting notifications for this. I thought it was just awesome pot. No, that's definitely from Elden Ring. Thank you for the $5. Am I gonna do the breakdown of the playoffs for YouTube? Yes. Yeah, I'm probably gonna do grand finals analysis. Maybe Thursday. Maybe Thursday. What is guys? What is Van der Waals effect? What is a Van der Waals effect? Van der Waals effect. Oh, it's a ionic attraction of intermolecular forces between molecules. Makes sense. Okay. Break down the violet brick? Maybe. I feel like the violet brick will be really hard to break down without like a POV though. It's the only awkward part. Is it forest geckos used to stick to walls? They have so much surface area contact with that the atoms, the echo hand, and the walls attract each other. Makes sense. Same way how like the more surface area and the lighter the object, the more likely it's going to stick, you know? Yeah, it makes sense. Magic, yes. That was not your best, Elendiel. That was not your best. Chat, do we see Doomfist on a Kiriko? Do we see Doomfist on a Kiriko? I told you guys, I'm like this close to letting the voices win when it comes to the replay viewer. Probably not going to, but man can dream. I'm just like, you know what?
Holy cow, dude.
I'll look later. I mean, Doomfist Ana might be fine. He might roll out in Brig just to be safe, because you don't know what Le Mayhem are going to play. Doomfist Ana! I mean, it's a long sightline map, and Sig has done a really good job controlling backline, right? They're literally just picking someone just to deny Shu. I love it when Spilo, it's so rare. The question is there too much space for the Sigma to be able to effectively control Ana? He definitely can't control Doom. Why are you cheering 1-bit? Happy gets caught. I think there's logic behind both compositions. I'm curious to see your port. That's okay. Oof. Stop cheering bits. You're fueling Jeff Bezos' cocaine addiction. That's right. Batborn is actually pretty good there. That's oh my gosh, that's such a stupid thing. That's terrifying. Oh, it was a bad dude. That is like literally that is comedy gold. Comedy gold. He sits there just like, no. As a hedge fund manager, doesn't eat your bits? Maybe. I do have a bachelor's in finance. True story. I just don't know. You're going to be on the SVP. I will not be on the SVP podcast tomorrow. No. Although I had a lovely time last time. Oh my days. Thank you for the 10 gifted subs. As Houston finally brings it back. I'm yours, Meowwitz, Stolenvik, Gray Falcon, Bronzy, Sundrop, The Better Panda, Albix, Solo, Yiska support. Thank you for the gifted subs, man. I appreciate it. Donkey für das what? Oh no. I'm not speaking after last game.
What even was that?
Last one I only did was lose my games. Is Matt here? Matt?
Gregor better be here.
He was here just a moment ago.
Ah, true. Sweller had the nerve.
See, this is what happens when you let your viewers visit you in real life. Matt says what? This guy. What a moron. Dude, Florida men don't get near enough grief for just being flat out dumb. Just dumb. I'm not even paying attention to the game. I'm getting completely baited. Yeah. Matt, he still says what? He says nothing.
I mean, he said what?
Well, nothing of consequence. I don't know. I think the Echo is okay. I just don't think the Echo is very good in this map. I feel like this map is a little too broad for the Echo. I wasn't listening. What? Matt, don't listen. Look. This guy, dude. Thank you for the gifted sub. Congratulations on getting Smoothie Love. Thanks for the gifted subs, mate. That is. Look at what, dude? What is this guy? This guy. Oh my gosh. Tech is traveling with me to Toronto tomorrow. We're flying together, driving together to the airport. So very wide and hard. What? Oh no.
Why did you read that out loud?
That's not the first time today. I didn't know what bricked up meant, and I learned. That's tech, he says. That's tech, he says. That's tech, he says. Do you know anybody else who has hair like this? Honestly, you look at me and you look at Tech, and you have like the two most unique, awful hair ever. It's like you have the great hair,
What?
awful hair. By the way, I'm totally baiting Matt with that comment because I know what he's gonna say. I know what he's gonna say. Nano visors used. Rally for defenses. We'll be able to keep it up. It's not a bad trade for Mayhem there. I'm not bricked up. Oh, he hit RuPaul. How? Broccoli hair? Shut up. Meow Mix is cute. Tech boosts Spylock.
True, though.
Dude, no, listen, if you gave me like a week, I would be so good at Genji, I would make Tech weep. I would win every 1v1. Nice pulse. Just look. What are you even talking about, Tupler? I'm being gaslit by my chat again. Bastion ult combo with a Sigma Flux. Love to see it. Chat, are Florida going to win the map? Is Florida going to win the map? That's a huge kill. Fighting uphill. Copy's available. There are good copy targets available. Tracer's there. Flux is there. BAP is there. Sojourn swap, yeah. Oh, that's a huge one. That's a huge one right there. If you just win this fight off of, oh man, that's actually crazy. Houston wins it off of essentially nothing. I lost TCXX to a controller player. Bro, look, I don't play the game, man. I don't play the game. Why would I this is just, it's my community service. If you're playing on console, I think it's like subhuman at that point. So it's my duty to make you feel better about yourself. You got nothing else going for you. Playing on Xbox. Console hasn't been relevant since like people unironically use Axe body spray. Ooh, that's a big sticky. So classism? Wow, that's the best you got. Classism is when I'm just better than you. That's classism. I'm in another class than you, yes. But it has nothing to do with wealth. It's intelligence, charisma. Yeah, you guys just can't handle it. Houston clutches that one out really nicely. I doubted the Echo. I should never have done it. And listen, if the Doofus can create enough space that they close the distance, Echo's good. I don't use Axe. I don't need body spray. When you smell like the Garden of Eden naturally. No, I'm not going to start talking about white power. Very low class. That's the most Donald Trump sentence you've ever said, Matt. I'm not going to lie. All right, this is it, guys. This is a big one. Flux all cheerleading strike. Bam, 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 bam. Rally is used. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. She was dead. She was dead. Ooh, guys, that was crispy. That was crispy because Rally is down, you know? You got Nano Copy going your way, but you're one of your best ults. I don't know, guys. It's not over. They need to win like 3 fights. 3 fights. I think. Maybe 4. Maybe it is over.
It's over.
No, surely. Oh. Pelican with a copy. Pelican's caught. Happy got rocked. They push. There's a Nano and Peerless. Nade is huge. That's going to force Lamp. Chorong is low. They peel back. BAP window is active. Pulse Bomb's available. Will he hit it? Nope. Good stickies. Where was Pelican's copy? The stick. No, it doesn't even matter, guys. It doesn't even matter. This is it. Houston did a Spilo. Fight, that's not a phrase. Just because you said it's a phrase. Wow, that's it. Wow. This Sigma thing, that might deserve a little bit closer analysis, the way that they're utilizing that Sigma. That is tight and not something you normally see. Why is the OWL window so small? Because if I streamed the OWL window in full, as I already said, Sean Miller would show up naked with a tomahawk and beat me black and blue. That's crazy. That's crazy. Kudos to Mayhem. Yeah, Mayhem like really clutched it up. I was well played. Yeah, lots of tracer value. Yep, lots of tracer value. I mean, Houston really struggled to figure out that second DPS slot. I think the Sigma falls off if Happy or Pelican have an A+ or S tier Tracer. I think Pelican Tracer is pretty good, but yeah. Yeah, Brig was useless. I think that you got to look at the Brig value a lot of the times during this and wonder why is Violet forcing the Brig a lot. I don't think it's fair to second guess it because it did work at times. But I do, when it worked, when it didn't work, why was it being chosen, I guess? I guess it's the thing that I'm not so sure about. Merit player of the match? I mean, it's Bastion, so there's, bot racism kind of kicking in my brain. But, I mean, I think he did fine, I guess. I mean, I guess he did okay. It's really hard to point anybody out there, Like, I mean, who would you pick? I don't know who I'd pick. No idea. It's easy to second guess that, but I'm like, I don't know who I'd pick. No coaching give us only one team best pilot? Yes, that is correct. Am I still coaching OWL teams? No. Still talking with OWL players and swapping mostly drama, but not really swapping drama, to be honest with you. Bring the mayhem. See, this is when you bait it and you flip it and swap. But no. All right, chat. As much as I'd love to hear the long and drawn-out conclusion, I am going to get ready to go to bed. So I have to get up very early tomorrow. Am I going to stream in Toronto? I don't know. I don't know. Chat, I would say it's been good, but I'm not a liar. It's been terrible. You should be ashamed of yourself. I'm going to toss the raid over to the Fitness Gamer. Seems like they're having a good time. So we're going to toss a travel. Go cuddle with Tech. I'm not cuddling with Tech. I'm not breaking up for bed. And don't say short travels either, because that's not funny either. I will see you guys in Toronto. Maybe I'll stream. Maybe I won't. I don't know. This depends. It depends on how cute I feel for the day. I'm not cuddling with Tech. Farewell, guys. Thanks for the subs. Thanks for the love. Thanks for the kisses. I'll see you guys. If not in Toronto, I will see you next Thursday. Farewell. Spoonie. What is this?